Most physicians don't fail at starting a private practice because they can't do it. They fail because they build a practice they never actually designed themselves. They just started moving. They were signing leases, hiring staff, picking an EHR without ever really taking that time to get clear on what they actually want. Hi, I'm Dr. Brittney Anderson. I am a family medicine physician and private practice owner, and I help physicians go from idea to opening their own practice with clarity and with structure because the structure is so important. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 key areas that you really need to define in order to design a practice that actually fits your life, not one that a few years from now you're going to end up trying to escape. The first thing that you need to think about is your schedule. Before you decide anything else, you should decide how many days a week do you want to work? How many patients do you want to see in a day? How long do you want each clinic visit to be? Because here's the truth. If you don't design your schedule will be designed for you. And that's how physicians end up right back in burnout. But this time, they're burned out in a practice that they actually own and they have no one else to blame. I don't want that for you. Schedule or create your schedule with intention. The second thing that you should do is decide who you serve and what you offer. Are you going to see full spectrum family medicine? Are you doing women's health? Are you doing chronic disease or chronic pain management? Procedures? Do you have a niche population? You don't have to do everything in private practice. In fact, the clearer you are about what you want to do, the easier it'll be for the right patients to find you and for you to practice the type of medicine that you actually enjoy. Third, you need to think about the experience that you want to create in your practice. And this is the part that most people skip. What should it feel like to be a patient in your practice? Is it fast-paced and efficient? Is it slower paced? Do you want to provide same-day access for visits? How long do you want your visits to be? Do you want to have a calm boutique environment? These things determine what the patient experience will be like in your practice. So here's the key. I want you to remember, you're not just opening a clinic, you're designing a business that is going to shape your daily life. So instead of asking, what does a typical practice look like? Instead, start asking, what do I want my days to look like? Now, when you take the time to design your practice up front, everything else behind it becomes so much easier, including your pricing, your staffing, your workflows, and even your marketing, because all of those things then are built on a clear foundation. Now, if you need some help actually mapping this out step by step, this is exactly what I walk physicians through inside of my Plan to Practice digital course. You can find more about that course in the link below.